An ordinance to ban the sale of hemp products like Delta 8 in some Chicago wards advances in City Hall.
Yeah, talking more about that. The move comes a day after a bipartisan bill to regulate hemp products failed in the State House because of disagreements between political leaders. And WGN's Jenna Barnes joins us live with more on that tonight. Jenna?
Ray and Micah, two aldermen here on the southwest side don't want to wait for state and city leaders to find common ground on this issue. They say these drugs are dangerous and they're too easy for kids to access.
This is a family community, and these sorts of businesses that are popping up are unwanted, frankly.
Alderman Marty Quinn and Silvana Tabares are teaming up to ban the sale of intoxicating hemp like Delta 8 from their wards. Delta 8 has a slight chemical tweak from the psychoactive compound found in marijuana. It can get users high, and it's federally legal, often sold in packaging that makes it look like candy.
It's dangerous, and this is a community loaded with kids.
Their proposed ordinance that would not only ban the sale of those products, but also prohibit the issuing and renewal of licenses for smoke shops in what they call their Midway region, passed the City Council's Committee on License and Consumer Protection Tuesday, just a day after a Governor J.B. Pritzker-backed state bill to regulate hemp products stalled in the State House.
So the fact that it didn't get called a bipartisan bill to safeguard the people of the state of Illinois is a tragedy. And I talked to a mother of a daughter who took one of these packages, didn't understand how intoxicating the package was, and ended up passed out, ended up in the hospital, has been in and out of the hospital now for 8 months.
Mayor Brandon Johnson reportedly lobbied against the bill.
I'm looking forward to working with the General Assembly, and I'm very grateful to the Chicago delegation. They really stood strong to make sure that the interest of Chicagoans and other state elected officials, their local municipalities, that those interests were front and center in this conversation.
Money for Chicago is part of the conversation, says Johnson ally and 6th Ward Alderman William Hall, who's planning a city council hearing on the issue later this month.
Revenue last, regulation first. And I want to be clear about that, because when we put revenue first and regulation last, we saw what happened in tobacco. And so we want to make sure that our regulation makes pathway for revenue.
For Alderman Quinn, the risk is too great to wait.
My objective here is to protect our children, and it can't come at the expense of trying to fix a budget hole.
And the proposed ban for the 13th and 23rd wards is up for a full city council vote next Wednesday. We're live on the southwest side. Jenna Barnes, WGN News.
Okay, Jenna, thank you.